Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a lovely Saturday or Sunday, depending where you are. So, it is about 9 o'clock. I am in Brooklyn, Flushing Avenue. Right next to me is Brooklyn Navy Yard. So, I am pretty much on my way to Manhattan. We'll be taking the Brooklyn Bridge and then the FDR. So I might actually be taking the West Side Highway instead. Yeah, we'll be taking the West Side Highway instead, actually. So you guys can get some nice views. Still in Brooklyn. So it's a little cloudy today. It's kind of drizzling right now. Temperature is about 50, in the 50s. My car tells me 59, so we'll see how it goes the rest of the day. Good morning, Dave. Bumps. So we're taking the Brooklyn Bridge now. And where are you, Dave? There's traffic. Ugh. What in the world? Usually there's never traffic on this bridge, so something must have happened for there to be traffic, and there's a lot of traffic. Especially this early in the morning, for it to be this much traffic on a Saturday. Oh, something definitely has to have happened. Buen día. Hola de Argentina. As you can see, it's a cloudy day. You can't see the buildings. They're all in the sky. Just wondering what is going on. Because usually this, even on like rush hour days, this bridge is usually pretty good with no traffic. Colombia in the house. Ay, me gusta el pan de bono. Me lo estaba comiendo el otro día. That's my favorite Colombian bread. I see. Well, I guess we're gonna be here for a while. I wanna know where everyone's from. Argentina, otra vez la casa. See a lot of Argentinian people. Buenos Aires. Look at that. ¿Es Uruguay o Argentina, Susana? ¿Dónde de? Ecuador. Desde Argentina. Bueno, aquí, ¿qué hora es en Argentina ahora mismo? ¿Cómo está la temperatura para allá? Porque aquí no es buen día. It's been raining constantly. I see that lots of nations. It's been raining constantly in New York. It's like we'll get like one good day of sun, and then the rest of the days there's just rain. What time is it in Argentina? Las 10 de la mañana. Bueno, aquí son las 9, so it's not that bad. Not that much of a time difference. Bolivia. Y nublado. Bueno, Poland. Hello, Poland. Bueno, aquí está nublado, un chin de lluvia. And so these are the worst days to go out exploring because your pictures all come out crappy. Because there's no skyline, there's nothing to see. So you can only see the bridge, you can't even see the skyline. So it makes you wonder, like, is there a city behind this? Yes, very ugly weather here. Chile. I see all of South America's here today. Czech Republic, yes. Hello. Welcome. So it's an ugly day today. Not that many people on the bridge. Well, it's perfect day to take pictures on the bridge if you just want to take a picture of the bridge with no background in it. Germany, hello. Buenos Aires, oh my God, South America. It's all in the house, everyone. I want to know what the hell is going on because this is never traffic on a Saturday this early in the morning. So something is going on that there's this much traffic. Because I should have been already halfway up of Manhattan by this time. Costa Rica. Yes, Dave, I'm very curious. And it would be like, you know what gets me so upset is that when there's traffic like this, and then all of a sudden it starts going, and you're just like, what was the reason for this traffic? Why? Where? Why? What was the reason for this? So it has to either be construction, it has to have been either an accident, because if there's no reason to this, I am going to be very upset. Buenos Aires, hola. And usually there's never traffic on. Like, I can understand this type of traffic maybe on the Tri-Borough, maybe on the Whitestone, but on this, no. The Philippines, hello. Argentina otra vez. Yo tengo que ir para Argentina todavía, no ha ido. Tengo que ir para Cartagena, Colombia y Buenos Aires. Hola, México. And we're still just inching forward. Vamos a ver. No, they're still inching forward too. República Dominicana. Hey, los plátanos. So you guys can't see like the view because it's all in the clouds right now. Sí, un ching. Ariñando. So it's cloudy. For those of you just joining me, I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge. It is a very cloudy day. It is Saturday around 9 o'clock in the morning, which is weird because there shouldn't be this traffic at this time on a Saturday. It is a little bit cloudy. That's why you guys can't see the skyscrapers. They're all in the clouds hiding. Peekaboo. And it's about 50 degrees weather here. A little bit of rain. It's drizzling right now, so it's not the best day for pictures. So as I get closer to Manhattan, you guys will start seeing the buildings again, and kind of like playing peekaboo with the buildings. Yes, a lot of heavy traffic, which is weird for a Saturday. There's usually never this much traffic on a Saturday. There has to be something going on to make it be this crazy of traffic, because this is weird. And I'm looking onto the FDR Drive. There's nothing going on there. I'm not sure if they closed it. They closed the ramp onto here or something. Something has to be happening that there's so much traffic. Especially on a Saturday. Patricia, ¿eso es Brasil? So we're inching closer to the city. And usually I don't like being on this bridge for so long. Ah, Brazil. Yeah, so you know, I've noticed that a lot of Brazilian stuff actually looks exactly like Spanish. Like, it's easy to read in Spanish. I didn't see anything about any traffic or any construction going on this weekend. I know tomorrow will be the New York City bike tour, but usually they start closing everything is tomorrow or tonight. They will start closing everything. So it has to have something has to have happened. Because on a Saturday, literally the majority of New York City is still sleeping. Why would I do that? I don't like biking anywhere, especially in New York City. It's like I will be too nervous to be run down. There's too many aggressive drivers in New York City. I am one of them. Well, I'm getting closer now to the city. So now I'm getting closer, so you guys will be able to see the buildings a little bit more now. Yeah, you know, like, I don't like biking. And that's the other thing, a lot of cyclists feel like they're too entitled, and they do stupid shit. Well, yes, it is very internal. The architecture is actually Gothic. Very beautiful. Hello from down under. I'm sorry, mate. I had to like say that. Let me put it up for you guys so you guys can see a little bit more of the bridge. What in the world is going on? I think it has more to do with something is going on with the dam. Maybe some street is closed. I'm not sure what is going on. Hello from Argentina. Well, the traffic right now this is something unusual for this time on a Saturday. Usually nobody is, half of the city is not even like awake at this time. These people have to go to work or they're tourists. Argentina otra vez. So I'm looking down after FDR Drive. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm not sure what. Oh, there's a lane closed. There it is. It's construction. How hard is it to move over? Like, I don't understand this. And that's the thing, on weekdays, it's not even this much traffic. Yeah, so there's pretty much a lane closed. That's what's causing the traffic. So now you guys are seeing the buildings. So I'm trying to see if they have the other side closed. Because if they do, then I'll be taking the FDR. Oh yeah, you guys don't have no traffic whatsoever. Argentina otra vez. And usually if there is construction, usually the construction is overnight and they will be gone by now, which is weird that they're still here. Oh, so all the lanes are closed. There's only one lane open. And there's town hall, city hall. Yes, I'm in the city right now, so I guess this side is closed. And let's see if they have an opening. So I'll put it up for you guys so you guys can see play peekaboo with the buildings. Yes, it creates so much traffic because people don't know how to drive. That's why. So I'm on the Lower East Side. Trying to get to Chambers Street. Go to the West Side. Let's see how that goes. And that's the thing, like, I think Germany has the best drivers because they are put through so many tests before they actually are able to get any of their license. Here, they're just like, okay, do a turn here, go straight here, do a turn over there, park here, okay, here's your license. So that's why there's like so many horrible drivers here. No, you are on the wrong side of the road. So we're just gonna go exploring, see where we end up today. So we are now in Chinatown. Yeah, by the time it gets to you, that chopped cheese will be more like Greek yogurt. I'm just like driving around for you guys to kind of get a feel of the city. Don't mind me. I live in New York City. I wouldn't be driving if I was visiting. I put myself through that. Am I really lucky? My rent is ridiculous. Food here is fucking expensive. Everything is expensive here. And you see, I can't like imagine living anywhere else. Maybe when I'm like 65 and I'm retiring, I'll go to Florida. Rent is ridiculous there. Well, I don't know about over there. How much is gas over there? Well, do you live in New York, Bill? $400 a week for rent? Are you serious, Wayne? $400. I wish. Wayne, I'm gonna need you to go somewhere. You wanna know how much the rent here is for a studio? A studio. It will start anywhere between $1,500 to $1,700, depending where in the city you're trying to live. A month, yes. So if you're living somewhere in Brooklyn can get you maybe you can, well, I'm in Chinatown, guys. So somewhere in Brooklyn, maybe you can get something for like $1,500 for a studio. Queens, yeah, Queens is a little bit more expensive. Oh, a week, $400 a week. Oh, I wish it was $400 a fucking month. But yes, it's ridiculous. So if you're living in the city, like actual Manhattan, it's a lot more. You could pay anywhere between $2,400 to like $4,000, depending where in the city. Well, no, this is a studio we're talking about. For just a studio, you'll be paying about $1,500. For a one bedroom, I will say anywhere it could be. You could get a one bedroom for 1,500 to 1,600, 1,700, and all the way up to 2,000, depending where. Flushing. Oh, don't get me started on Flushing, because it depends where in Flushing. But in the city, like actual Manhattan, for a studio you can start at 1,700, 17, 18, 2,000. Yeah, so, and then the studios, you will sometimes, depending on if like how old the apartment is, if the apartment building is old, sometimes you will have your bathtub in your living room, so it's not always the best situation. We're going to the west side. So we were on the east side of Manhattan. Now we're on the west side of Manhattan. And there's the Holland Tunnel entrance. We're not going over there. Yeah, the studios here are very tiny. And depending where you're going, yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere near Times Square. Are you crazy? I did one video of me driving through Times Square, and I will never do that again. You guys can look it up in the videos. If you want to see me driving through Times Square, because I will never do that again. I was in the same spot for like 10 minutes. Now you're seeing Lower Manhattan and the West Side Highway. That's what you're getting to see. Yeah, if you want to live comfortably in Manhattan, like Manhattan, where you have like a 2-bedroom, you can afford the food and all that stuff, you have to be making over $200,000 a year to be living here comfortably. If you want to live like in the outside boroughs, then yeah, 100,000 will be sufficient. It will suffice. But it's all depends on you. So I'm on the West Side Highway now, guys. So as I'm going down the strip, you'll start seeing the buildings appear from out of the fog. Yes, we do leave the garbage everywhere here. And you know, I've recently went to Chicago. There is not even a speck of anything over there. It's like clean as hell. Here, yes, we leave garbage everywhere. There's like no system. But you also have to remember that there's 8 million people that live here. Yes, there's a lot of rats here too. It's also their homes, okay? Well, you see, like everybody thinks, they picture New York City as this very small place. It's not small. There's 5 boroughs that are considered the whole entire New York City. As far as demographically, New York City is the largest city in the world. population wise, Tokyo is actually bigger. And you see Tokyo has more people and they have less square space for all these people, so it's actually worse over there. Yes, this is 12th Avenue, also known as the West Side Highway. So the difference now, a houseboat, depending where you're gonna put it at, because depending if you're gonna do the marina on 72nd, or if you're going to go to City Island and leave your boat up there, or if you're gonna go to some parts of Queens. So it depends where you're leaving your boat, depending. Still gonna be paying for parking your boat. Yeah, I don't think you'll be allowed to have a houseboat in Times Square, as Times Square is not a residential zone. So guys, along Manhattan there's only two highways. There is the West Side Highway, which is 12th Avenue from about 59th Street all the way down to the end of Manhattan, and then the rest of the way is actually highway. Then FDR Drive, which is the East Side Highway, and that one is all completely highway, no lights at all. Yeah, there's a lot of tourist buses that go over here just because we're about to pass the Chelsea Piers. We just passed the Pier 57. So I have lived in New York City all my life, born and raised here. The only cheaper areas you're going to find is Staten Island. Staten Island right now is the cheaper alternative. You're just going to be far from everything else. You can find like some studios or one bedrooms for like $1,000, $1,200, sometimes even less. The only problem is it's going to be more of a suburby area than actual city. I am actually older. I am 29. So more like 29 years. About to pass the Lincoln Tunnel. We passed the Java Center. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't know what is the big difference between a 21-year-old and 29 as far as voices. So the Hudson's Yards are right next to me, so I'll take it off the dock so you guys can see. You guys can't really see it, but it's over there. And there's the Java Center coming up now. It's humongous. If you don't have the legs for it, I wouldn't suggest you visit it. still the Java Center. Oh, traffic again. About to pass 42nd. Hello from Argentina. So we are on 41st Street and 12th Avenue. We're almost there, guys. Well, the bowling place is still there. Still there. Yeah, Ozo Park, I'm not really sure. I haven't been there in a while. Because there's nothing to find over there. Unless you live over there. So I haven't been there in a minute, so I don't know. So this is 42nd, even though you guys are not seeing it. We passed 42nd, Wayne. I am in Manhattan right now. I am going to Upper Manhattan. Uptown Manhattan. So I felt like I should give you guys another side tour because I usually take the FDR, so I decided to take the West Side Highway just for you guys. See how much I love you guys? Depending. Celebrities are like all spread around the city. They don't live in just one area. Some live, like Alicia Keys' mom live in Harlem. I know some of them live on Madison, some of them live on, some of them don't even live, like they just have hotels here. So it like depends. Some of them live, yeah, on Madison Avenue, some of them live on Park Avenue, 5th Avenue, some of them live Lower East Side, Lower West Side. Sometimes the Upper East Side they live in. Right now the temperature went up to 62 degrees. It is no longer raining. It's still cloudy. It is 9:46 in the morning on a Saturday. Well, yeah, there's some celebrities, like older celebrities that used to live in like different places in the outer boroughs, so it depends on which celebrity you're actually looking for. So now this is turning into highway. We are no longer on lights, and I love this building over here, and you guys can't see it. And then these are all Trump buildings. So all these buildings on the side, these are all Trump towers. All Trump towers over here. So before Trump developed this in the 80s, this was actually all pretty much a field of shit. lot of those towers actually have all the Trump names came down from them, just because of, you know, all the harassment that the residents were getting. So they took off like a lot of the Trump letters off the buildings. The fare is at $275 right now. I think it's going up for like the unlimited Metro cards and the express buses. Good morning, Argentina otra vez. Ustedes toditos están en una casa viendo el mismo video. So then that's the Riverside Park. Who said $375? It is still $275. Unless it went up without me knowing. Because I don't really take the train often. Oh my god, pero ustedes toditos están en una casa. What ocean, girl? That is just the river. That's the Hudson. Dirty ass Hudson. So this was all developed. The highway was here before. Robert Moses actually developed it even more, and it became the tree-lined highway that you're seeing right now. If this man was still alive, we would have more trees everywhere. Costa Rica, hola. See, I am American Dominican. Oh, look, Wayne, another Australian. You guys are welcome. Like I said, if you want to see any more of my videos, you can go on YouTube. It's the NYC Explorer. You can go on my Instagram, also the NYC Explorer. And you guys can see so much more videos on there. I do have a video of me driving through Times Square, so you guys can go through the videos on this page, the New York City Explorer, and try to figure out which one it is, because I have no idea where it's at. But I will try to take a look at it later and see if I can actually share it into the page. Yeah, Long Island is pretty much just suburbs. So I'm just passing 125th Street now. So now we're getting into the ghetto. Very experienced. And snow here, the snow here is nothing. You have to drive in the snow upstate. I go upstate a lot, so the snow is 10 times worse up there than it is here. New York don't have nothing on the snow compared to Buffalo. You might not want to do that. Unless you've never seen snow, then okay, yeah, it's beautiful to you guys. If you've never seen snow before and it's snowing, you know, and then you have the Rockefeller tree behind you and you're taking all these pictures and it's gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. So I'm actually about to just go into the Bronx from here. Yes, anything in Long Island is expensive. Long Island is probably the most expensive place out of all of New York. And there's the George Washington Bridge coming up. It is the most, has the most vehicles ever passing a bridge ever in America. If my checked, it was over 245,000 vehicles that pass the George Washington daily. Not monthly, daily. Otra vez, Argentina. ¿Y qué? You guys have like a group over there? With traffic, it takes me about 30 to 40 minutes. With no traffic, it takes me about 20. So I am in Manhattan, guys. I am in the Washington Heights area now. This is like the back roads of Washington Heights. This is the things that you don't see. So this is going into the George Washington. I am going onto the Cross Bronx. I have not been to Brazil. I haven't been to South America yet. I am planning on going. I do have something for Brazil, for Argentina, Chile, maybe Cartagena, Colombia. So I have goals. So I am now going to the Cross Bronx Expressway, making my way into the Bronx. And this is all underground, guys. So this is the coolest thing ever if you actually are into construction or architecture. This whole thing is, there's actual 4 towers above these tunnels, and this is so freaking cool. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure about going to Australia. That's a big ass fucking drive, big ass air flight. That's too long, too long. I would be bored as hell on that airplane. But flea markets, it's like, it depends, because there has been a lot of upcoming new flea markets now. So it all depends. Now there's a new one called the Bronx Market that kind of opened up last year. I didn't even know about it until this year. So it depends on what you're looking for technically. If you're looking for certain things, it depends which flea market you can find those things. So right now I am looping my way back into Manhattan, and then I'm looping my way back into the Bronx. So those tunnels, those towers were what is over those tunnels. So those 4 towers are actually what is over the tunnels. So that's actually pretty cool that those tunnels can hold the weight of the city and those towers, and then also have us going under it. I'm like just talking all at once because I'm so excited to show you guys my city. Now I'm going into the Bronx. I am taking the Washington Heights Bridge, also known as the 181st Street Bridge, and onto the Cross Bronx. This spits me out. So this is actually a shortcut for those of you that don't know. And there's a lot of, the phone is moving a lot just from all the bumps and holes and potholes and everything. You crazy. You think I'm gonna do that? Hell no. 14 hours is way too long. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go. So I'll show you guys what I look like before I go. Hello. So you have seen me. I look like a bum right now. Which is appropriate, because who's gonna look cute with this weather? And so I hope you guys have fun with me. I am in the process of moving, and that's why you see a whole bunch of shit in the background. So I'm hoping that you guys will go on my YouTube channel and also on my Instagram. Like, and follow. Love you guys. Bye. I hope you enjoy your little ride with me. Have a great day.